Welcome back to Sideline Story. I'm Yang Guang. Chinese tennis star Zheng Qinwen just played her best match since returning from injury, coming from a set down to take down former Australian Open champion Madison Keys and book a spot in the Miami Open round of 16. This was vintage Zheng, the signature forehand still there, 11 aces, and that's a big statement. But what really caught my eye was her backhand. Noticeably sharper, heavier, more accurate. She was ripping backhand winners that cut right through Keys' defense. Yet what impressed me the most was something quieter, her composure. Throughout the match, Zheng barely made a sound. No grounds, no shouts, just business. She didn't let her emotions out until the very end, and just as quickly, she dialed it back, walked to the net, and shook Keys' hand like a veteran. That kind of focus, that's new. It's been a long road back for the Olympic champion. Last July, she underwent elbow surgery to remove a small piece of bone, 3 to 5 millimeters, but enough to keep her off the court for more than 4 months. She made a brief return at the China Open in October, but had to retire in the third round against Linda Noskova after feeling discomfort in her right elbow. Looking back, Zheng admits that comeback was rushed. The consequence? She missed Australian Open this year. It wasn't until February that she officially returned at the Doha Open, of all places. In her first match back, she fired 20 aces to come from behind and beat former Australian Open champion Sophia Kenin. A dazzling statement. But then came Indian Wells, where she exited in the first round as an upset, undone by a misfiring serve and hesitation on big points. Her ranking, which once peaked at world number 4, has taken a steady slide, and heading into Miami, her life ranking briefly fell to number 34, slipping behind compatriot Wang Xinyu. Recovery, as Zheng is learning, doesn't happen overnight. In Miami, she said her elbow felt significantly better than it did at Indian Wells, though the pain hasn't fully gone away. Her medical team puts the recovery at about 95%. The final stretch, that last 5% of nerve control and pain-free serving, will take time and matches to find again. For now, the team has told her to hold back, no full power serving. Her average serve speed has dipped from 195 km per hour before surgery to around 175. To navigate in this tricky stretch, Zheng's team made a big call for the 2026 season, a two-coach setup. Esteemed coach Pero Riba has returned to the fold, joining forces with new addition Marcos Baghdadis, a former Australian Open men's singles finalist. The division of labor, Baghdadis is focusing on technique, especially the serve. Riba is handling the bigger picture, tactics, and the mental side. It's a move that's drawn plenty of attention, especially after Zheng briefly unfollowed Riba on social media during Indian Wells, sparking rumors of a rift. And honestly, I think the change shows. On court in Miami, Zheng looked different to me. Still aggressive, yes, but there was a new layer. Patience, calm, and the willingness to stay in the point. These aren't qualities she was always known for. There's an old Chinese saying, fortune lies within misfortune and misfortune lies within fortune. Maybe this elbow injury, of course hard as it's been, could mark the beginning of something new. We are already seeing it in her backhand, which looks noticeably upgraded. And that might not be a coincidence. Protecting her elbow has forced her to rely more on the backhand side. Sometimes the best breakthroughs come from the hardest constraints. Since her comeback, Zheng has faced 4 Grand Slam winners in her first 6 matches. Next up in Miami, Aryna Sabalenka made the number 5. It's been a tough matchup for Zheng, with several one-sided meetings between the two. Zheng might lose this one. She's still finding her feet, still adjusting to life back on tour. But what we're watching could be something bigger. A phoenix rising from the fire, ready to reach heights she's never touched before. That wraps this episode of Sideline Story. If you've noticed something different in Zheng's game or have thoughts on her comeback, drop us a comment wherever you get your podcasts. And don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a story from the sidelines. For more, check us out at radio.cgtn.com. Until next time, stay on the sidelines with us. I'm Yang Guang.